How's everyone doing? Welcome to the final episode of After the After Hours with your boy TraderPrad. The final day of this week is tomorrow going to be a free fall Friday. Now get ready for tomorrow. Papa Powell going on the microphone. Papa Powell going on the microphone again. Get ready for tomorrow. So I do have a watch list ready, but if you guys are ready, hit that like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you guys for all the support. This is your boy TraderPrad. TraderPrad. But if you guys are ready for this show to get started, why don't we dive into the full screen and hit that like and subscribe. Wrong screen. There we go. And let's start off with not even a hello. No, TH. What was that message you just deleted? I was reading that message like just now and you deleted a message. What was that message? Something about my wish coming true. Something about my meme could have been good. What? My meme today's not good? What's wrong with today's meme, TH? I'm sorry to start off in such a hostile way. Let's retract a bit. Let's come back a bit. How's everyone doing? How did your day go? Did you guys have a good green day? Now, the market did not have a good green day. If you were watching the market, you saw that. Market did not have a green day at all. It started off with the green day. CPI coming much cleaner, much better than expected. So that took the market higher in pre-market. But then later on, the market just got absolutely slapped, spanked, booty spanked. I mean, Timber. It's not even a Tuesday, but it's Timber Tuesday. I guess it's Thursday. So Timber Thursday. This music seems really loud. There you go. Yeah, it was really loud. Let's turn that down. Timber Tuesday. I could hear the music from my headphones and I was like, why can I hear the music? That music seems really loud. And I look at the chat and I see the chat saying that too. But yeah. Timber Tuesdays, Timber Thursdays, does this set up for a free fall Friday? That's the question here that we are looking to answer. The question that we're going to probably dive into, technical analyze the market, technical analyze stocks, and see if we can find the riddle over here to see if tomorrow will be what the wish of mine always is a free fall Friday. But today, man, oh, what a move on the market. Big move on the market today. And this was the move I was asking for like, what, 2-3 days, 4 days on stream. This was the move I was waiting for 2 weeks in my heart. But then when the move came, I was absolutely Houdini. I disappeared. I was like a deer in the headlights. It was pretty sad. It was pretty sad, honestly. A part of it was I was tilted because of some of the comments that were being hurled at me for trading some positions that probably I should not have traded, even though I was positive on it. Anyways, I got tilted a little bit today, and then I said, you know what, screw this. I don't want to trade anymore. I'm just gonna shut down the computer and just sit there and just watch the market move. And I just enjoyed the market, the way it moved. Would have been nice if I untilted myself and I went back to the market to go make some more money, but I did not untilt myself. I stayed tilted, and the best thing to do when you are tilted, obviously, if you know anything about poker or gambling or anything, even though trading is not like that, but the mindset, you know, when you're on tilt, the best thing to do is step away, know yourself, know the game, step away, and you can just watch from the bleachers. I'm more than happy with watching from the bleachers, right? More than happy from watching from the bleachers rather than being overly tilted and going in and you know, making bad decisions, making wrong calls, making wrong entries and exits. So I just said, boom, I'm out. I'll watch. I'll participate tomorrow. Now, tomorrow is going to be a big question mark, right? We've seen so many times where the market originally goes higher off of a CPI number and then flushes later on intraday, but the very next day the market completely reverses the CPI down move and goes right back to today's high. We've seen that before, so I don't want to be overly bearish, but this is where you can see how we got a little bear over here that we got a name. Actually, we got to give this bear a name. Maybe you guys in the chat can pick one, but so far I'm giving him the name Timothy Bear Lemaine. He's coming out now. He's come out of hibernation. You know, he was sleeping on top of my computer, winter and everything, but winter's over. He's waking out of hibernation. Timothy's out. But if you guys know a better name for Timothy Bear Lemaine over here, let me know. For now, he'll be named that. He's out, hanging out on the mic, letting you guys know that it is bear season, baby. With the way the market moved today, bear season is out. So it's a little exciting. Market most likely will give us tons of opportunities if we keep pushing down, especially for the long term too. If the market is you know, giving you a healthy pullback that I was talking about a couple days ago, I think maybe yesterday actually. If the market gives us that healthy pullback, we get a chance to buy stocks like Nvidia, you know, all these crazy stocks that might have another big run up again when they release earnings soon. This earnings season just got spicy. If the market just simply kept going higher and higher into all-time highs, this earnings season would not have been that spicy. But now, with these down moves coming in a little bit of retracements, mean reversions on the longer term big picture for the overall market, allowing us to now get a little spicy earnings opportunity for us to trade with. So I'm very happy. I think you guys should be too. You know, down moves should never be looked at as a bad thing, right? Market should have ups and downs. If it's just straight up, that's not good. That's not good. So this is good. Gets people excited. Gets day traders excited, right? So let's get the volatility going. Let's get the market moving. Awesome. I think the other show had 2 bulls. The other show, oh, you're talking about, I forgot where I used to work. What was the show name? I'm not trying to be corny here. Trader TV Live. Trader TV Live. Yeah. They had 2 bulls. Oh, on their desk. Well, well, you know what happened to them then. Well, you know what happened to them then. If they were bullish on the market, ooh-wee, yikes. All right, today was not a day to be bullish. Today was not a day to buy the market. Nope. All right, since we're talking about the market, let's talk about the topics on hand today. Obviously, we're going to talk about QQQ, S&P 500, the Magnificent 7. You can even say Magnificent 8 because apparently that's the thing now. Magnificent 8 as the short bear called it on Twitter today. But I'm going to just stick to the Mag 7. We're going to go through also cryptocurrency. I did not see Bitcoin moving today at all. I mean, by that I mean that I did not track it. So I don't know where cryptocurrencies moved to today. So we're going to take a look at cryptos also. And then tomorrow, pre-market, we have a bunch of banks reporting. So JPM, Wells Fargo, Citibank reporting tomorrow pre-market. All of those on our watch list. It's going to be an interesting show. So strap in, put your seatbelts on, put on your helmets. We're going to go for a ride. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the full screen. All right. So here's the earnings board that I was talking about earlier. JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Citibank. These are mainly the three stocks that I care about, the three banks that I care about. If I remember correctly, the last earnings season, these three gave amazing opportunities. Wells Fargo specifically had a nice move on its earnings report. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, right there. So going into its earnings report, that was a little nothing burger, but later on, you can see how it broke higher and set up for a little bit of a move. And now we're waiting to see if the stock can push back into this 52-week high. I'm not sure if that's the all-time high. That should not be the all-time high, but we're damn near close to the all-time high here on Wells Fargo. So waiting to see if we get a push into this 52-week high on some sort of a positive earnings report or not. So the JPM, which is at already all-time high, if I remember correctly. It is indeed at already all-time high. So this one, very, very interesting. $200 position, brings in good volume. There's good liquidity on it. And if the report's banger, we can see it break out to a new all-time high. So we'll see what happens over here on JP Morgan. Also, in the pre-market, I'm not sure if Citibank is also at all-time high. No, it's not. It's got a lot of move to go there. A lot of move to go to all-time highs. But at the very least, we are going into... I mean, I guess these levels don't really matter anymore because we're using these levels as a support, but we're going into most likely the 2018 highs. If there is a good report, maybe back into $80 or so, this triple top over here that we've had 2019, 2020, and 2021 multi-year high. Wow, that's actually very interesting. Multi-year high. You can see how at the start of every year, basically, the stock just gets stuffed down from that price point. That is beautiful. It's almost like poetic, right? You can see how it goes into that price. New year, reject. Goes into that price, new year, reject. Goes back into that price, new year, reject. We're gonna go back into that price again, new year. Does history repeat itself for the fourth time is the question. So let's see if we get some opportunities over here into $80 or so on some sort of a positive earnings report. I currently am missing all of my ATRs on my watch list because I'm a little unprepared for today's stream. I came home late and had to walk my dog and all that stuff. So it took a while, and also to make the thumbnail today, I could not think of an idea for the thumbnail. So it took a while. I'm a little bit behind on my watch list. So you guys are gonna basically see me work on the watch list. So I'm gonna copy all of these, put it in my handy dandy program that I created using ChatGPT. You know, use tools at your disposal like ChatGPT that will help you make your trading easier, or you know, make your homework easier at the very least. So this one, all I do is put in tickers and it spits out all of their ATRs for me. It scrapes a website. I'm not gonna say which website for safety reasons, because I might get sued if they find out. So I'm not going to say which website, but, you know, find out how to scrape a website. Use tools like ChatGPT at your disposal that can create all of this stuff for you. NVIDIA with the 548 ATR. Man, I miss the days where NVIDIA used to have $30, $40 ATRs. Boy, oh boy, but it is what it is. Can't complain about it. 597 for TSM, 545 for MU, 687 for AMD, 1217 for Coinbase, 147 for Mara. Delete these. I only have 4 more here, so pair with me. 134, I put in 12. 134, 576, 431, 2.94. All right. Ooh-wee. And we can end that program, close this software. So banks, top of the list, obviously reporting earnings. A lot of them at very good levels. Wells Fargo at a multi, was it a monthly level on Wells Fargo? It is a monthly level, so you can just, every single bar is 1 month's worth of information, and you can see how we're even the most recent months, 1, 2, 3, 4, for the past 4 months, we've been having a lot of trouble going into $62.50, and above $62.50 we have another barrier into $66. The stock with an ATR of $1.24, not gonna expect it to do too much, possibly going into 66, 67, and then finding a little bit of resistance there, maybe even 70, and then finding resistance there and pulling back. But remember what I told you about WDFC yesterday? I called out this trade for you guys live on stream. WDFC short from 250. You're gonna get a move all the way back to 220. Did I not say that? Even though the stock's ATR was $4.85, today the stock's ATR is probably, I'll say $13. Oh, I'm so wrong. 645. Okay, 645 ATR yesterday, $4. It gave you the move of you know, the century that I was talking about. Short exactly off of 250. The high today, it says 249.99. That's the pre-market high, but intraday high 248.70. So basically 249, giving you an opportunity to get short. Very light on volume though. I told you it'll be tough to see the stock bring in 1 million shares. It didn't. So that's that. That pre-market tried to trick us. Bearish on Amazon, then I buy more of their products. I love it, JP. But JP, I see that you subscribe to me. Thank you to the subscription, JP. Appreciate that a lot, brother. Yeah, I mean, right now being bearish on Amazon is actually not a bad call, because there is a sell program going on Amazon above 200. Papa Bezos is liquidating about 25 million shares or so. I might be a little incorrect on that information. I read this like maybe a week or two ago, so that's a lie. I read this Monday or Tuesday live on stream, but I have a horrible memory. But I think it's about 25 million shares, and there's a sell program, and he's not really selling shares under $200. So anytime the stock goes above 200, there's a programmed selling happening there that's stuffing the stock down. Even if you look at the position on the daily chart, look at that stuffing into 200. That's setting up for a beautiful breakout when it happens. Whenever that happens, who knows? We don't know that. So you just get ready for it. But until then, getting short off of this area with the stop right above 201, 202 is not a bad idea at all. And especially if the market's pulling back the way it did today, and if the market pulls back for the next few days, Amazon's easily going back into 170, 160 areas, right? So that short over there is giving you a beautiful risk to reward of you know, maybe you're risking $1, $2 at best, and you're getting multiple dollars out of that. That's the century, you know, trade of a century or right there. So you take those anytime you see them. Interesting rumors. Bezos sold those shares to buy my Boston Celtics, says JT. What's with all these 2-letter usernames these days? JT, JP, TH. I like it. Momo's in the house too. Momo, can you guess where I sold PFE today? I know Pfizer had some drug news today, but I didn't track it at all. I know they gapped up. I didn't track it at all, to be honest. I'm gonna guess you sold it right at the top. the top tick. I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess you did that because you're nasty like that, Momo. Bezos sold those shares to buy Boston Celtics. Is that what he's trying to do? Who owns Boston Celtics? Boston Basketball Partners LLC. What what an amazing name. For $360 million in 2002, which is worth $5.212 billion. Yo, that's a trade. Now that's a trade. In 20 years, you made multi-billion dollars off of a $360 million investment, and there was barely any risk to it. Barely any risk to it, right? Like, there's no shot that Boston Celtics, which is one of the original basketball teams, if I remember correctly, is like, you know, going down in value from 2002 at 360 million. What a crazy trade. But is Bezos actually thinking about buying them? That would be pretty crazy. I don't think he is. That would be insane if he is. Bezos, Momo saying 29.15. Let's go, Momo. Congratulations. Nice trade, but that's a nasty pullback though, eh? That's a nasty pullback. Oh, what a pop and an instant fade. If I saw this, I would have thought short. had I seen this, I would have been ready to short. And you can see how right off the open, it pops into that little consolidation high where the seller is. The seller who started this move from here moved their order from there to here, and they kept their order off the open. Okay, kept their order off the open. Now that is an amazing short opportunity to ride it to the downside. Very tight risk. You're maybe risking at the least 10 cents, and your reward is way more than 10 cents, right? So crazy risk to reward being offered. Trading's all about risk to reward. It's how much you're risking for how much can you possibly get, and you got to be realistic with your target goals and so on, right? With your target goals, if it's within the ATR, if it's within other technical levels where the stock could easily drive into, those are trades you want to take. So I wish I had looked at Pfizer. There was just way too many stocks to take a look at today, so Pfizer did not make the cut for me on the board. Usually never makes the cut for me on the board, but that's a beautiful setup right there. Pop off the original catalyst, seller shows up into a previous daily level around $30. Seller then moves the order down into what, $29.20, and keeps it there, at which point the stock tries to pop, rejects again, and just fails. That's a beautiful trade. All right. But let's continue down the watch list for tomorrow, because that's going to be what we're going to be focused on. So starting with JPM, I have to move over some indicators. Where are those indicators? There's one. Where's the other one? Hey, you hijacked my indicator. There it is. Ah, that one. Where are you? Gimme. All right, there we go. So those two indicators for me are put in. I'm gonna have to mark up the all-time high. You can see this little consolidation support over here, right into 207, a little bit above 207, also right into wherever that marker is. Where's that marker? 204, 205. That's 205 to 204. So 205 to 204 seems to be some area of a pocket where the stock is finding support in the most recent past. So marking those areas real quick, 204, 205, and then under that, just that even psychological number 200. Just gotta have that ready on hand in case the report's negative. Even if the report's positive, we could easily go down to 200 and then pop back up, because the market might be weak tomorrow, right? We don't really know. So I'm just gonna mark in that 200 in my watch list to keep keep that area on watch too. But we have a clear defined support according to a week or so of information, which is right around 204 to 205. So very important to see how the stock behaves into that area. Most likely when the report comes out, it flushes below it, or even breaks out above the all-time high and goes higher than the all-time high. So those are very much possibilities, and we're gonna have to remake our levels look based on where the stock is in pre-market. So be ready for that, right? Be ready for that. Right now, I'm just logging into my other, one of my tools over here, Options AI. Shout out to Options AI. Go check them out. Don't have an affiliate sponsor link with them, but they did hook me up with the free account here. The Options AI, if you go here and type in the stock that you're looking for. So our stock on hand over here is JP Morgan. We're going to go to earnings and take a look at how the stock moved the previous earnings report. It was about negative 6.47% move to the downside. This is how the stock moved overall. It looks like it popped first and then flushed and then popped back up. This is amazing. I've never used this feature before. This is actually amazing. June 12th, only down 1% and actually in fact went higher the whole day. Okay. This day traded very flat. Overall, you can see how the stock basically trades sideways for the most part. Doesn't really do much. We're expecting a 2.6% move. That's possibly a new all-time high. It is a new all-time high, or a move down to $202, which is exactly in between 204 and 200. So if the stock goes to 202, I think it easily goes to 200 in my opinion. So watch the whole area, obviously. See how the stock reacts to the earnings report. Read the earnings report. Are they growing? Are they failing? What's going on in JP Morgan's world? In JP Morgan's life? So keep this stock on watch for tomorrow pre-market. Let me just delete some of these lines because I want to repaint them. I want this one here. I want you gone. I want you here. And then I want to put you here. And I think if I went to the monthly chart, was it? The monthly chart. Yes, I wanted to go to the monthly chart and I wanted to mark in that high right there because that's the all-time high. Then we go back to the daily chart. And now we start scoping out for some levels. You can see how this previous area was the resistance, then we break out off the earnings report after and then kind of settle and then pull back. So I'm interested to see how this pocket area is high, which is actually turning into a little bit of a support now, acts. So that's around $60. That's pretty cool. 59.50. That's exactly, I'm just gonna put in 60 and just be happy with it. Right under 60 we have this little previous support, which also acted as support again. So that's wonderful. So we're looking at around, was that $59? What was that line? 55. Is this even 59? No, that was 58.50. Ooh, okay. So 58.50 as the first support. Under that we have 55 as the next support. And as for resistances, this little pocket high right into 61, but I'm more interested in that 62.55, and then above 62.50 we have the 66. I'm trying to remember without cheating here. I have to. 66.30. Okay, so I'm just gonna say 66.50 as the all-time high for WFC to keep an eye out for. Let's go back to Options AI and see what they are expecting the stock to move into. Let's get this bad boy. WFC, what is your earnings move expectations? 4% move. Last time they actually popped up later on in the day, surprisingly enough. I'm wondering if there was some sort of an auction call, maybe what do you call them, a conference call maybe. So something over here later on in the day that caused the stock to pop, but originally was down. Very sideways, very sideways, very sideways. Nothing burger moves, not really too exciting. But looks like we get, what do we put in? 58.50. WFC, they're saying a possible move down to 57.78 or a possible move up to 62.50, which is exactly what we have marked up, 62.50. So WFC, keep an eye out for this bad boy. Reports earnings pre-market along with JP Morgan, and the next one, Citibank. So Citibank, let's go to the all-time chart first because, oh, we already have that marked up. Okay, so 80 is a lot higher than where the stock is at the moment. I'm going to go back to a smaller time frame, go to the weekly chart. I mean, that area should act as support now, right? I want to see that area become support. So what is that price? That's 64. So 64 to 65. I want to see the stock hold up there. If it doesn't, then I think it easily goes back into $60. Easily goes back into $60 here. Going back into this double bottom. You can see how this previous... Where's the... What the hell? There you go. This previous earnings... I was trying to see if it was the earnings day or not. This previous earnings day double bottom low coming in possibly could easily move back around here into $60 or so and find support again over there. You can see how I'm actually missing the most recent earnings report, but I have the other earnings before that's Anchor VWAP, and stock has been finding support off of that Anchor VWAP for quite some time now. So if we do pull back to it, does it find support again? And that's around $60 too. So pretty interesting over there to keep that one on watch. I think as for the resistances, this whole pocket of area, I think is to be discovered, right? Like we haven't traded there. Oh, that we have. Okay, I was gonna say we haven't traded there in a long time, but we have. The last time we traded here, we had some trouble into $75. Okay, and then $80, and we're at $65. So basically, it's around like $5-10 ranges over here. The stock doesn't even have a $5-10 ATR, so I don't really like that to call out. But you can see how right into the $73-74 area we've previously struggled in August 2021. What's stopping the stock from going there today or tomorrow in the pre-market and struggling again and not actually going into $80? I could see that happening. Let's go see if Options AI agrees with us, concurs with us. Options AI, what do you say, my friend? Earnings 2.9% move. Sideways, sideways, sideways. 2.9% move, taking it to upside of 67.61% or a downside of 63.81. So 67 is a lot shyer than what I have as 75. So basically they're saying 70. Like I said, $5, $10 ranges to keep an eye out for. We're at 65 right now. The stock could go to 70 install, 75 install, or 80. If it goes to 80, that is wonderful, because I'm gonna short the shit out of it if it goes to 80. I don't think it goes much higher than 80 tomorrow, without a doubt. Without a doubt, I don't think we clear 80. This is a multi-year high. Multi-year high, just simply not breaking it. I will put any money on it. Not breaking it tomorrow if we do push there. So I'm looking for shorts if we do get up here. On any pops into 70, 75, I might just be turned off on it, because as you just saw on Options AI, the stock history along with all the other banks, it's just a lot of sideways moves. Maybe you get like a little bit of a move here or a little bit of move there, but a lot of sideways moves. But if they're at the levels that we have mapped out, then I get interested. I saw your post on IG, TraderPrad, so just signed up. I get bored when stocks are closed, but love stock talk around dinner time. I'm more awake. Yes sir, JP. Yeah, I mean, we love stocks too, my friend. That's why we love talking about them on stream, and I love seeing it. Do you follow me on Instagram, or did you just see my Instagram post randomly and then it sent you? Because if it's a random viewer, that's awesome that Instagram promoted me like that. That's awesome. Maybe I should stream on Instagram also at the same time, so I can get more push to my YouTube channel. So that's the 3 banks that we're interested in for tomorrow. Rivian, I'm very surprised with Rivian's move today. I will show you why. Very surprised with Rivian's move today, because right here in the pre-market, as the CPI numbers came out, a lot of stocks popped off at 8:30. You can see the markers right there down below. It says 8:30 right. Oh, screw it. So this candle right here is the 8:30 candle, and you can see how that's a big candle, right? Big candle. Stocks doing nothing. Stocks doing nothing. 8:30 candle comes in. We pop higher. Okay, interesting. And then it starts to move around, gets rejected, pops back down, pops back up, pops back down, pops back up. But the most interesting part was the $17 area. That 17 did break. We got a break of the 17. Sorry, I'm burping some Coca-Cola here. We got a break of that 17. Got up to 17.23. Some buying was coming in. But the market said, nope, I'm dying today. Market said, I'm giving it all up today, baby. I'm giving up the ghost. And did not help out Rivian's case at all. So Rivian pulls right back and struggles a little bit. But the surprising part was even with the market pulling back, Rivian held pretty well here. And since we're talking about Rivian, the EV sector, why don't we just quickly dive into Lucid Motors? I saw my first Lucid Motors today. As I was walking my dog, I saw a Lucid car leaving his garage. So next time I see him, I'm gonna bother him, obviously, because I want to go see the Lucid car. I want to see what his thoughts are about it. I want to see what his thoughts are about how much he spent on it. Basically bully him a little bit about how much he spent on a stupid ass car, or does he actually like the car? Does he actually enjoy it? Would he think about getting a different one, or maybe a Porsche electric, because that would pretty much be the same cost, right? So I want to dive into a lucid driver, a lucid owner's mind a little bit. But at the same time, lucid apparently had some positive catalysts on Monday. Let me just quickly go over to my Discord pod, because one of my Discord pod members mentioned this, so I'm just gonna have to read this. Writing the good news of the higher delivery numbers from Monday, 334 was a key level on the daily chart. So I wasn't actually trading on Monday, so I did not know about that news. But over here, you can see how clearly support on the stock from all-time low, the news coming in, taking it higher, 334 somewhere right here, I'm guessing somewhere into these $3 or so, a little bit of a daily chart support, and it's starting to ride higher off of that news, taking out some of the resistances, pushing into maybe the next resistance pocket into $4. So the EV sector seems to be hot at the moment. I guess I should not say that, because obviously Tesla not so hot. Tesla not so hot. Did I not say Tesla is due for a big down move? Right? Tesla seemed extremely stretched. I mean, I have clips of these call outs. Tesla streams extremely stretched. This is a big nonsensical move. There's got to be some sort of a pullback, and here is the pullback on Tesla, right? So shout out to anyone who took my call out, was ready to punch the short over here. TSLL, I forget what the 3 times leverage downside ticker is. But what do we do with this tomorrow is the question. All of it honestly depends on the market, right? It depends on what the market wants to do. I've seen days where the market completely reverses a down CPI move and goes right back to the upside. But I don't think that's going to take Tesla right back to the upside of 270, 280, wherever craziness that it was at, right? I don't think Tesla does that. If Tesla does pop back up, it will have a lot of trouble on pops and probably find some selling on pops. So I'm more inclined to look for short on the pops. This is a big run up, a big run up, and now we see a big down candle. 221 million shares brought in for this down move, so a lot of profit taking and a lot of short selling also coming into this play. The question is, what happens on tomorrow at the key level, such as today's VWAP or today's low, today's high, which I don't think we are going back to. We are not going back to today's high. I'll put any money on that. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't say that. But today's low, today's VWAP, the week's low, the week's high, the week's VWAP, and all those important, key, significant technical levels. How does the stock behave? I'm trying to remember what the investor underground people call it. I think they call it failure of follow through. They call it failure of follow through. So basically, after a stock has made such a big run up, they more so talk about this on small cap stocks, on stocks such as MLGO, which is actually a great example to show you guys. MLGO. After a stock has these kinds of run-ups, has nasty pull-ups and burns shorts, right? Traps all the shorts, and it looks like the shorts are going to win. More shorts pile in, and then those shorts get run over, and the stock goes up to these highs. But then after it starts to curl back down, every single pop, intraday pop on these positions don't really have follow-through, and you can see that on the 5-minute chart. So let me just scroll out the 5-minute chart here to some of the days over here, so you can see how the pre-market pop goes into the previous selling pocket, no more follow through, back down. Right here we go into that little pocket zone twice, no more follow through, right back down again, no more follow through, right back down. This day was special because we actually tried to go higher, fail right away, take out the pre-market low, take out the day before's low, and then on every single pop into the day before's low, we fail. No more follow through after the original failure of follow through. No more follow through, giving you an even bigger move. Again, failure. Again. Oop, didn't mean to move that. Actually, I don't need that anymore, so I can delete that. Again, failure over here, right? One more time. This is right around yesterday's low. No more pops. No more pops. This one, the market was doing good today, so this one kind of took advantage of it. And also $4, $3 was a previous support on this position, and that's where I was calling out the short too. I was saying if the stock breaks $11, it's gonna go to this $4, $3, and that's exactly what happened, right? You got to capture that move if you were watching my streams. But this is the concept that I want to look for on Tesla tomorrow, maybe even on Amazon, maybe even on Apple. All these large cap stocks that had a little bit of a slap to the face today, all the buyers who are getting now proven wrong with the market move to the downside. I want to see failure of pop so I can get short on all of these stocks. So let's see if the market can give us a free fall Friday. Can you guys hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. Anyways, oh, stop being childish. I'm damn near 30 years old and I'm acting like a fucking clown. Let's see if the market can give us some good free fall Friday failure follow-throughs. Oh, you guys see what I just did there? Free fall Friday failure follow-through for freedom. Alright, now that didn't. I just ruined it. I just completely ruined a good segment. God damn it. God damn it. Ruined a completely good segment. Alright. Why buy? Still plenty of time to go short. Plaid is gloating. Gloating? What does that mean? Are you saying I'm getting fat? Bloating? Gloating? Or are you saying like, what's gloating? Huh? Feeling of great pleasure. Oh yeah, I'm very happy right now. I'm a little chubby. If I'm honest with you, I'm a little chubby. I got a little chub going on down there for the market move right now. No, I'm joking. I'm not hard at all. That's kind of gross. But I'm turned on with the short move, boys. I'm turned on. I mean, this is the move I've been calling for. This is the move I've been calling for. It just sucks that I got tilted and I sat in the bleachers, right? But I always say it's much better to sit in the bleachers when you're tilted or when you're not in the right mindset or whatever, because there's going to be more opportunities down the road. There's going to be more opportunities down the road. You can learn from this, come back and fight again, right? Live to fight another day. You don't want to blow yourself up because you're tilted and you're making wrong decisions and bad decisions and you're spiraling down and down and down. Not worth it. Not worth it. But tomorrow, ooh-wee, I'm strapping in my headphones, not listening to anybody, and I'm just slapping this market to the downside tomorrow. So let's get the fun side going. Palantir, big reject. I was watching Palantir. It gave some amazing opportunities today. So right here, where the stock kept rejecting into, what level is that? Right? Can you see that? Can you see that right now? You can see how it says yesterday's high. What an amazing short opportunity right off of that. Pre-market 8:30, we get that pop, rejected off that pop, stock goes back down, pulls back into yesterday's high, constantly rejects yesterday's high on every single pop, sells back, pulls back into today's VWAP, sells back down with the overall market, flushes all the way into a brand new weekly low. Bang. Now those are amazing opportunities. So Palantir looks like it's going to have a little bit more struggle, even with the up move that it had yesterday, with the market's down move that we saw today. If the market does not show strength tomorrow, I think a lot of these stocks are screaming trouble. A lot of these stocks are screaming trouble. Apple, I think Apple is not really doomsday until it's under 220 for me, right? Until it gets under 220, it's not really doomsday. So this down move on Apple, yeah, awesome. It's down 2%, but it's not big enough for Timothy Bear Lemaine here to start roaring and growling, right? It's a little snack. It's a little snack. But the roaring and the growling for Timothy Bear Lemaine is coming from the big trades on Amazon, on Tesla, and so on. So you gotta watch these stocks tomorrow. The Magnificent Seven is being rotated. They're rotating some of these names out of the big cap, the Magnificent Seven, and so on, and into IWM. Look at IWM now, up almost 4% today into the yearly high, sorry, 1 year high, the 52-week high almost coming into play, and we're seeing some rotation into the small cap names. Rivian up today, even though the Rivian is not up. Rivian is though, I think, in IWM, if I remember correctly. Palantir should be also, and they're both up on the day. I think Palantir was actually green, right? Let me just make sure that it was red. Never mind. But Rivian, Lucid. I'm thinking about Lucid. Sorry, I'm thinking about Lucid. Although I don't know if Lucid's in IWM. Is Lucid Motors in what the hell is this? Live? They better be streaming my channel. Where's the live? Anyways, ETF.com, IWM. Stop doxing me. Holdings. Oh, they finally made this website better. Oh, thank you, God. Virus song. Cardinal 666 is asking me if this is I don't know if this is talking about right now or some of the older songs, but Firewood's song, I don't know, brother. I don't know what song you were talking about. But all of these songs are made by the one and only, the copyright claimer himself, Dieter Music. Go check him out on YouTube, on Instagram. Dieter, the copyright claimer Bullyard. Go check him out. I love you, Dieter. Oh, come on. You're gonna really make me do this? I'm not doing this, chat. Okay, I guess I am. Why isn't this alphabetically placed? Oh, I guess it's placed by market cap or weightage, right? Yeah, I'm stupid. They're named by weightages. Trying to see if Lucid's in here. I might have already missed it. But what's the highest named position? They got ANF at 0.36. Okay. How did ANF do today? Down? I mean, flat. And the fact that ANF is still in these prices is fucking wild, dude. It's wild. Absolutely bonkers. Alright, anyways. Move on. So the case for Amazon, the case for Google, Apple, and Tesla, and even Nvidia are all there, looking for that failure to follow through. Tesla was the biggest move, so mainly watching Tesla for any real failure to follow through. The rest of them are very dependent on the market overall themselves. But Tesla is a little bit more like a short heavy stock for me because of the extension that Tesla has had in the recent past. I mean, they were like what, $170 a month ago, and they're now $280. That's crazy. Right? So waiting to see if that one has some real failure to follow through. The rest of them, they don't have that type of extension that Tesla's had. Maybe Apple is in that basket. Actually, Apple's had a little bit of extension past to the upside. but the rest of them have kind of consolidated and broken out or whatever. So they are not really in the A plus category for that failure follow through idea, but they're still there, so keep an eye out for them. AMD had an inside day today, basically in yesterday's ranges, showing you that market's heaviness didn't really put too much weight on AMD. But if market continues to be bearish, I think AMD easily pulls back into this range over here, so you might want to be a little careful for that one. If you're long based in your portfolios or something around this area, don't get scared if it goes right back here, right? And if you think you'll get scared if it goes right back here, then you might as well take some profits in these areas, because if the market continues to go down, we can easily go back into the support pocket on AMD. TSM made a new high a day, new all-time high in pre-market itself, but with the rest of the market, TSM took a beating too. Bitcoin. What did Bitcoin do off the CPI? Looks like nothing really. That's pretty sad. We did sell off today though, but I mean, nothing really happened overall. What was the percentage? Down 0.67 on the day today for Bitcoin. I guess that's a nothing burger move for IBIT. Yeah, nothing burger move, so nothing really to talk about that on that side. And I think that is all she wrote. We have our large cap stocks. I'm just gonna go through them for you again. Amazon. I'm actually do this. Oopsies. Go here. Go here. We have Amazon, which is a little bit of a high priority because clearly there's sellers into 200. So if it pops into, let's say, 199 and it's not able to find buyers above 199, you still have a pretty good short opportunity there as a day trade. Apple is more on the Tesla side because of its recent run up, but I think Apple, until it gets under 220, I wouldn't be overly bearish on this bad boy. But even 220 is $7 down from where we are right now on the close. Right, so that can be an opportunity for us to keep an eyes open for. Google, it's not that overextended move as Tesla, so it's not really that high priority. Same thing with Microsoft and same thing with Meta, not as overextended as Tesla, so not as high priorities, but still on the watch. I didn't look at Netflix today. No, it did what I thought it would. Netflix sold off big time. Netflix was struggling into the 700 pocket as the market keeps on breaking out higher and higher. Apple's breaking out, Nvidia's breaking out, everything's breaking out. Netflix was just stuck in this area. So I was wondering if the market move would take it lower, and the answer is obviously yes. So let's see what happens on Netflix, as now we push back into previous resistances areas that turn into supports. Will they act as support one more time? Come on, Netflix, what do you have in plan? Intel recently made a little bit of a pop. What are you doing now? Intel looks to be following the market, following the semiconductor basket. Right back to the downside we go on Intel. But I'm expecting the previous support, previous resistance to turn into support. So let's see that healthy pullback come back, give you an opportunity to see how the stock trades into this previous resistance area of $32. See if buying is there, and if it is, you got an easy long there. Very easy long right into $32. That could even be a swing trade, right? You could even use this as a swing trade, getting long when the stock shows you buying above 32 with a stop under $30. Risk $2 for possibly a $10 move in a 3-month swing. I don't know, right? Possibility of getting that, because Intel is making some changes. They're teaming up with TSM. Intel still needs to come out and battle AI and all the other fun stuff over there, so they're kind of lacking on that side. Intel's also not my go-to processor when it comes to gaming and so on, but the technical chart speaking volumes at the moment. The technical chart speaking volumes. If we get a dip back into 32 and you're seeing hold of 32, it's a very easy long right there. So let's see what happens on this bad boy. That trader rarely posts mistakes or her losses. Guru okay now. TraderPrad is OG. Who you talking about, bruh? Who posts losses? Talking about car stocks, and no shout out to Ford because it's in that area again. I don't look at Ford, honestly. I didn't even think about Ford. Didn't Ford, oh no, a stock named Ford halted today, and I thought it was Ford, but no, Ford wasn't halted. Ford actually had a decent move along with other EV stocks, I guess. Auguskan, what's up, brother? Auguskan on Twitch or on Twitter saying hello. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So Ford, I mean, that's pretty interesting, right? It's holding, it's got support. Right now, the EV sector or the car sector seems to be a little traction based. That's cars, traction. Oh, I like what I'm doing here. Right, but cars, the car sector, or maybe not just the EV sector, the car sector catching some traction over here. Who was the company that Volkswagen just recently invested in? Was it Rivian? I think it was Rivian, right? I think it was Rivian. Yeah. So a little bit of traction over here across the board for some of them. Let's see if they continue pulling higher, change into gear 5 and, you know, gun it a little bit. Let's see if these bad boys catch up. Ford looks like it wants to go to $13-14. I mean, $14. It's already at $13.50. Looks like it wants to go there. But I mean, well, I'm not trading Ford. I get yelled at for trading Pepsi, which gave you a move that I was talking about, right? I was talking about this move on Pepsi, and I was getting yelled at for trading Pepsi. So I can't trade Ford, Momo. I can't trade Ford. I would just you know, get yelled at more for not trading Nvidia or not trading Tesla or the market, and I'll just get tilted more. So I'm just not gonna touch these boomer names. Fuck this boomer name. Meta, Nvidia, Tesla, Netflix, Intel, ARM. ARM made a all-time high not too long ago. I want to see what ARM is doing. ARM looks like to be doing the same thing as the rest of the market, pulling back, and ARM could easily pull back into the support area 150. That's a decent pullback. So any sort of failure to follow through on ARM is interesting. I'm looking for pops into today's VWAP, resistance, and pullback. So let me just color ARM as a little bit of a high priority, and then I'm gonna color Nvidia obviously as a high priority. This I'm doing on my watch list. Amazon, Apple, Tesla, and then obviously we have my bank stocks. So I'm gonna color them blue, a little bit of a lower priority, because we've seen, based on history, they don't really move amazingly. They kind of just chop around intraday. But if they do give you opportunities, maybe we get to make some money off of them. So we'll see if they set up. But these are basically the high priority names for me tomorrow. And if there's any IPOs, we'll add those to the watch list too. There is no IPOs tomorrow. Tomorrow's not the 18th, it's the 11th. So no IPOs tomorrow for us to talk about, but we do have IPOs to talk about on the 17th. So make sure you tune in at 8 o'clock, because we got to talk about these three names, learn about what they do, and see if they're even valuable companies for us to go long on. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all she wrote for basically today's stream. Let's go take a quick look at tomorrow's economic calendar. Today we had CPI. Numbers look good, but the market said, numbers don't look good. We're gonna go down. Right? So market just flushed big time. PPI, what does that do? Is the market now in that basket where good is bad? Are we back there again where good is bad, and then we well, I guess it's more the idea of sell the news, because they've been buying the rumor this whole time, right? They've been buying the rumor. The inflation's getting better, but the interest rates have been higher. They've been buying the rumor that interest rates might get cut soon, but they haven't been getting cut. But whenever they do get cut, it's a chance that it gets sold. But now they're using, maybe this is just the idea, a concept that I'm brewing in my head while I'm talking about it, right? But now they're using that concept again, where good is actually bad, where good catalysts, they've been buying up the rumors, and now they're taking profits on this, because this numbers is where kind of the dumb liquidity comes in. They say, oh, number good. The market has been going every time number good, right? So they just come to buy in and they dump it all onto them. They've been creating this whole pocket of frothiness of people just drooling out of their mouth to get long into the stock market. They created this whole dream of the market just continue going higher, and then we're gonna get interest rate cuts and the market just gonna keep going higher and higher and higher. So buy the stocks now, and bang. Right? The rugs just got pulled on everybody. The rugs just got pulled on everybody. Good night, go home. Your bank account's closed. Your bank account's closed. So be careful. If PPI comes out as inflation's actually getting better, they could use this again as an initial pop in the pre-market where buyers come in off of that good news and it's gone. That's right, Dieter. You hit it on the nail, buddy. And it's gone. Right? So they're gonna maybe use the good news from PPI here to get that buying juices flowing in, and then smash it right back to the downside. I won't be surprised if that happens. I also won't be surprised if CPI move completely gets reversed. How many times have we seen that? Many times where the CPI move is originally down and then the next day is a complete 180 reversal, not 360, 180 reversal. So be careful for that too. The important times tomorrow: 8:30, 10 o'clock. We got the WASD report coming out at 12 o'clock, but that's like the wheat and all that other stuff. And then we got a bunch of other commodity reports coming out later on in the day. Most of them I don't really care for. But the main time periods, as I just mentioned, are the 10 o'clock, the Michigan numbers, and 8:30. Those are the only two time periods that we need to be overly focused to see what the market is going to do. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all she wrote for today's stock market segment. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Let your friends know TraderPrad is live over here Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. Sunday, 6 p.m. Check out my Linktree page also, which I'll be posting in all three of my chats at the moment. Check out my Linktree chat, Linktree link, which will take you to all of my affiliate sponsors. Shout out to Trade Ideas, TraderSync. Use code PRAD15 at the checkout for 15% off. Check out Benzinga. Benzinga helps us with all things earnings, news, and they even have an amazing squawk in there. The guy talks to you constantly, telling you what stocks are moving at all times. So go check them out and join my social media group. Discord, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, all that fun stuff. We're very active on Discord, always talking about trade ideas and levels. We got a bunch of people posting their trades in there. Our Discord moderator, Blind Jedi, amazing futures trader. He posts his trades, his call outs, and even his trade reviews. Join up, learn up, get better together. Let's make this money, baby. Let's make this money. All right, guys. Time for the last segment of the night. Chess. And then we call it a night. We call it a night. Alright, let's get to daily puzzle. Hanging on by a loose thread. What does that even mean, bro? Yeah, I'm hanging on by a loose thread here for sure. Hey, yo, dog, what do I do here? What the? Wouldn't you just do this? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But okay. I just lost all my pieces and he still has a rook and he still has a rook. I just lost my rook there and I lost my bishop. What was the point of that puzzle? That puzzle did not make any sense to me. What? Victoria's in the house. What's up, Victoria? White to move. Where am I? White. You're here. My brother, what do I do here? Queen to h7. Oh. Bro, I swear I'm throwing my own puzzle rank now too. My puzzle rank was above 1,000. Now I'm going below 1,000. Oh my goodness. Alright, white to play. He's already watching this. Nobody watching this. Oh, that's watching that. I'm a genius. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Okay, white to move. This is here. This is here. ¿Qué pasó, papi? Fork? With what? What am I missing? G5 to F7. Ah. No danger, protected, dead, dead. Gotcha, gotcha. Black to move. That was pretty easy. We're back to 1K. Black to move. I gotta do something sneaky here. I just don't know what. Bang. Sneaky. Bang. Sneaky. Alright. Let's not do what we did last night. Huh, chat? Please be white. Please. Yes. Let's not do what we've been doing for the last few days. 479 with the Duolingo logo. Oh, I should be able to dust this kid. I'm gonna dust this kid. Watch this. He's gonna get destroyed, chat. This game's already a win. It's over. It's Jover. It's absolutely Jover for this guy. We're getting back to 500 right now. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. I want to hear Dieter's music, bro. Give me that Dieter music. Dieter beats, 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 beats. Come on, mate. You got to be better than that. You got to be better than that, mate. You got to be better than that. Come on, son. You've simply got to be better than that, mate. You're just losing all your pieces. All your pieces, mate. All your pieces. All your pieces getting pieced out. Bang! Bang, 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 bang. Whoo! That's right, chat. That's right. Gunfire. Bang, 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 bang. Gunfire. All your pieces getting pieced out, big boy. Was that a British, Irish, or Aussie accent? It was all in one together, my friend. It was an all-in-one accent. This is a specialty of mine. I can do it all. I'm a jack of all trades and master of all of them too. Welcome to the TraderPrad show. If you want to watch me again, I go live Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. and Sundays at 6 p.m. Sometimes I get lazy and I don't come on Sundays. And if I do that, I'll tell you on Twitter and Discord, so make you follow me. But I do go live a lot, okay? So hit the follow, and I know the Irish one. Okay, how do I do the Conor McGregor? My name's Conor McGregor, and I go live. Nah, that's not even good. That's so horrible. I'm done with the accents. It's time to roll out the outros, boys. We got the win, right? We got the win. We got a banger trading day today. Not for myself, but the market was banger. I'm excited for tomorrow. Super excited. Trying to contain a little bit of my excitement. Get some good food in me. Get some good rest in me. You guys do the same. Get some rest. Get some good sleep. Because tomorrow, we could have a free fall Friday, baby. And if we do, we got to make some big Boku bucks. Boku bucks, chat. So let's make this money. I wish you guys the best. Get some sleep. Good night. TraderPrad heading out. Wish you guys amazing trading day. See you guys next stream. Good night. Peace.
Magnificent 7 also had a pretty good day on themselves today, so pretty good moves across the board. Tech basket get destroyed. Get ready for trade off of. Get ready for the watch list for tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna bring in my big screen over here, back to another brand new week of After the After Hours with your host TraderPrad. I'm doing great. Hopefully you guys are joining me on that great side. Markets are moving around. Might just be a risk on type of day, so let's see what happens. 8 o'clock tomorrow. As you guys know, we do the stream Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. Shout out to my affiliate sponsors, Benzinga, Trade Ideas, the #1 scanner to go to, Trader Sync, promo code down below, promo code PRAD15 to get 15% off. I will catch you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock, same time, same place. Until then, TraderPrad out. Adios.